that. What's up? Good morning. I'm Christiane Cordero on this Friday morning, and this is the 734 from WCCO. We know most of you are about to head to work, out the door. Let's get you started strong with the weather. Clouds today. We're ending our 6-day streak of seeing the sun, but we had some flurries this morning. It wasn't too bad in downtown Minneapolis as far as the road conditions go, but it looks like it's going to be cloudy throughout the day today, and then a little chilly tonight, 19 degrees. On to today's talker. We've got an inspiring love story just in time for Valentine's Day coming up next week. Take a look.
Biggest secret, she's the best woman I can have.
Easy to be with, easy to talk to, I'm very understanding.
So that's Eunice and Andy Molitor. They will celebrate 70 years of marriage this weekend in Rockville. It's estimated that just 0.1% of marriages last as long. The couple says they rarely argue. Andy's advice here: never go to bed mad. So we want to know, what advice do you have for a healthy relationship? You don't have to be an expert like these guys in order to chime in. We just want to know, what do you think? What do you think will last a long time? What are the secrets? Those watching on Facebook, leave a comment right here. We'll get through a few of those in just a moment. All right, on to the news now. One person is dead after being shot on a Metro Transit bus. It happened just before 9:30 last night. A 26-year-old man got on board a Metro bus near First Avenue and 9th Street in downtown Minneapolis and shot 2 people, killing 1 person. The man ran down 9th until police were able to arrest him at Nicollet. Police have recovered a gun. Nobody else on the bus was hurt. We don't yet know the name of the person killed or the person who was injured, but that second victim is at HCMC and is expected to survive. Police are again warning drivers around Minneapolis as thieves are targeting cars at a higher rate now. 2 weeks ago, police told us around 13 cars a day were being stolen. Well, since then, the average has jumped to 17 cars per day. Though through this point in the calendar year of 2019, there were 254 auto thefts in Minneapolis. The same period of time this year, it has jumped right there, 430. That is a 69% increase. In 73% of cases, thieves choose cars with keys in the ignition or close by. Officers showed us video from past thieves where officers left keys inside as bait, and a person after took that bait.
In about 10 to 15 seconds, somebody can get in your car and drive away. And if you're only in the house or come back out 5 minutes later, they could be almost out of the city by that time.
Yeah, don't take that for granted. The vast majority of these cars are eventually recovered, but that too comes at a cost. You have to pay for the impound plus a fee for each day it's in there. 7 Democratic presidential candidates take the stage in New Hampshire tonight for another debate. Time is running out for them to make their case to voters there ahead of next week's primary.
I know who I voted for in the last election, but I'm not quite there yet. But I'm seriously listening to everybody.
4 years ago, Senator Bernie Sanders, who represents neighboring Vermont, trounced Hillary Clinton. State polls show a tight race with him out in the front once again. But remember, Senator Elizabeth Warren, she's just next door too in Massachusetts. She finished 3rd in Iowa. Crisscross New Hampshire Thursday, holding babies, visiting schools, and then former Vice President Joe Biden is hoping for a better result there as well.
I believe he'll finish in the top 2 in New Hampshire.
If people across America look for who's the candidate that can beat Trump and represent their interests, it's Joe Biden.
Minnesota Senator Amy Klobuchar, billionaire Tom Steyer, and entrepreneur Andrew Yang will all be looking out for a breakout performance at the debate to keep their campaigns alive. We will, of course, have coverage on the debate on our news at 10. 6 more people have died from the flu in Minnesota. That brings the total to 43, including a child. The flu remains widespread here and across the country. The virus continues to hit kids hard. 87 new schools reported outbreaks last week. Doctors say it's not too late to get vaccinated. Officials in Carver County are warning pet owners to clean up or they will lose a popular dog park.
Some people have not been picking up after their dogs, which is just grossly irresponsible.
Yeah, got that pun in there. The mess is so bad the county is threatening to close the off-leash area of Minnewaska Regional Park unless volunteers clean up the dog waste over the weekend. A decision by the county will be made on Monday. In a matter of days, the Timberwolves roster has dramatically changed. This is what it looked like at one point on Tuesday. If you blink, you missed it. 7 players are gone, most notably Andrew Wiggins, and a lot of change revolved around getting 1 player.
How y'all doing, man? This is sick. I appreciate y'all for sure.
You hardly see people filming video like that with a camcorder anymore. All right, so D'Angelo Russell arrived at the airport late last night. The Wolves traded for the guard from Golden State in exchange for Andrew Wiggins and both their first and second round picks next year. His good friend, the Big Cat, Karl Anthony Towns, was at the airport to meet him. Towns even had Russell's New Jersey number 0 ready in hand. All right, let's get back to today's talker. As we told you about Eunice and Andy Molitor, who are celebrating 70 years of marriage this weekend in Rockville. We wanted to know, what's the best advice that you have for a long-lasting, healthy marriage? Let's bring in WCCO's digital guy, Cole. Cole, what are people saying?
Yeah, we have Becca saying, have fun. Date nights are so important. We have Britt saying, don't stress the little stuff. Communication is key.
Communication seems to be important.
And we have,
somebody who's been married for almost 2 years.
And we have Diane saying, respect each other and communicate. So a lot of, communication is
good to know.
Thing. How about
Cool.
you?
I would say communication is important. I'm not experienced.
There you go.
Yeah. Be honest. Honesty is important, right? Yeah.
I like it.
Cool. Thanks, Cole.
Thank
Appreciate it. That's it for now. This is the 734 from WCCO, when most of the Twin Cities are on the go. So why not make us your place for mobile news? We'll be back here on Monday at 7:34, and until then, enjoy your weekend and the internet.